Hello. Oh, I'm new to the countdown scene, and for my first topic, I'm going to be countdown. But in my opinion, are the top 10 best video game bosses. As any gamer would know, bosses are a key part of gaming, meant to test as every tactic, skill, whatever you've learned up to that point. And here are now a few rules we get started. Number 1, only one per franchise. Rule 2, only from games I played. And Rule 3, as this does include final bosses, I will be spoiling certain games. You have been warned. Let's get started. Starting with number 10, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. It's on the surface, it seems like an ordinary Kirby game until you beat Landia, the boss of World 7, and obtain the Master Crown. After which point, Madlor, the person who you've been helping rebuild his ship, and as well as obtain the Master Crown, essentially takes Master Crown for himself, making himself the final boss. And here's where it stood. In Phase 1, you ride the 3 dragons that make up Landia and use Landia's fireballs to shoot down Madlor's ship. Then in Phase 2, he takes away your dragon firepower, meaning you have to use your copy abilities to knock him down. And then so you're probably thinking that once you're not gonna have time, the fight's over. Right? Wrong. There's still one more phase, because he fuses soul with the Master Crown, and now you have to, and uses dark versions of your copy abilities, meaning now you have to go out and defeat him anyway. This fight ends the EX, and I haven't played that specific version, the EX version of the fight I hear is much more intense. Moving on to number 9. The Martin Inside story. The story begins with the outbreak of an in-game disease called blue orbs, and orbs which are unknown in cause and how to cure them. Anyway, fast forward to the second act of the game, and we find out that at Fawful, the game's main villain has gotten the Dark Star, but only gotten half the power. The rest of the Dark Star went into Bowser and copied his abilities to make himself even stronger. Eventually, after the original Bowser defeats Fawful, the Dark Stars are fuses. This also absorbs Fawful, completing Dark Bowser, and as that after Bowser and Mario and Luigi to work together to take him down. And here's where the boss fight starts. In Phase 1, what you have to do is knock out Dark Bowser, at which point Dark Fawful will revive him. In order to make it, and then what you have to do is use Bowser's punches to make Dark Bowser cough up Dark Fawful. Then use Red Bowser's vacuum powers to suck up Dark Fawful. And then Phase 2 begins, where Mario and Luigi have to defeat Dark Fawful, and then the most epic finisher in any RPG happens, where you get to mash the X button, resulting in a series of very satisfying punches on the extremely weakened Dark Bowser. Number 8. Anyway, moving on to number 8, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now this game has a few DLCs. Let me talk about the second DLC, Power Awakens Part 2, which is based on the Resurrection F arc, meaning you fight Golden Frieza, and it's a rather intense fight in difficulty, because out of the max level of 200, it has 250. You're recommended to be at least a high 100 in order to beat him, and that's pretty much for that fight. And moving right on, number 7. Number 7 is from a fan version called Corporate Classroom. It's Hellbot VP, which consists of 3 phases. In Phase 1, you have to defeat Red or Cell bots. In phase 2, you beat Cell bots, Sky cards, which are like similar to Sky cards like Red or Card, only have bony cards. Then in phase 3, you essentially keep using Throw on him until his health depletes. Then you get a maximum of 8 of 7 partners. And that's how that. Anyway, number 6 is Master Drake from Wizard 101. He's the final boss of the first arc of Wizard 101, and it starts out and fades out like any other fight in Wizard 101 up to that point. And
just tell me back to Morrison.
oh yeah, and that's basically all this. Anyway, Durdin, number 5 is from Wonderful 101. Durdinja, this dude is awesome. He has 5 really cool phases. In phase 1, what you have to do is tilt his body until like each core that deals with his brain is that weakens his brain case is available. Then phase 2, he attacks you with its Dark Version Unite Morse, which you have to counter with, because you have to dodge and counter when his attacks whiff. And then for phase 3, you have to build your forces to 200 to break his shield. Then in phase 3, you've been able to punch out between the Platinum Robo and Durdinja. Then in phase 4, what you fight him one more time. Then finally phase 5 is a button mashing sequence, and where you have to stop him from destroying the Earth. And number 4 is Wendy Koopa. Off her she is one of the best fights in Mario Brothers U. And to number 3. Number 3 is Petros Eclair, who has the best EX skill in Medran 04, and he has the coolest boss fights. Number 2 is Shadow Zexy, and he is ranked 7 in Dualization of 13, but he has easy the best shadow fight. And that's all. Anyway, lastly, number 1. Number 1 is Martyr Moonlight. She is ranked 4 in the UAA, and she has a really cool boss theme. Anyway, hey, next time you hear from me, I'll be doing something a little different. Peace out.